It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. You came at a good time if you just tuned in because we get into entertainment. And you know we've got you covered with everything to do with news in South Africa and around the world. We got to take a look at the latest making headlines. And I'm pretty sure all of you went on Instagram and saw Halloween is alive and well in South Africa.
Yeah.
A surprising thing, right? But it's catching on quite quickly.
Yeah, I think people love, well, because of the gram, people love getting their kids
dressed up,
and
yes.
displaying them to the world. No, it's very cool, man, and the kids absolutely love it. So
I mean, the adults just the same. There were so many local celebs and also just the regular folks like you and I that would really dress up. I personally went as Marilyn Monroe, but lots of people leaned into it.
Nice. You got the hair.
I can see.
I wore a blonde wig. I'm just letting you know. You can check it out on the gram. But there were definitely some great things in terms of paying homage to really big cultural moments that really reset things. Like Halle Berry, she was quite popular this year. Many people delved into the world of Halle. I mean, you had the gorgeous Hailey Bailey. Yes. I'm like, Hailey Bieber? That's not the right one. Hailey Bailey, yes, going as Halle Berry, but of a tongue twister. And with a body like that, I'll say, sign me up.
If you can, do it, man.
Do it.
Just rock and roll,
come
man.
on. She looked absolutely stunning. We had many more coming that way as well. From the James Bond movie, Die Another Day, that was the cultural reference there. And then we also had Kylie Jenner. I don't know how you all feel about the Kardashians, but I'm a fan. So
yeah, man.
She went ahead and looked absolutely stunning, coming as Barbarella, which of course is a movie back in 1968 with Jane Fonda taking on the lead there. People go full out. They have photo shoots. Man. They don't even attend the parties.
But I like the fact that we're not just going off what's been popular this year. People are delving deep. People are going political. I've seen a few Donald Trumps.
Couple of Kamala Harris.
Up. Yeah, I love that. I like to show some social commentary. I love that, man. Very
That's
cool.
hilarious. Well, speaking about Tyler, you did mention her earlier. She also came on through, and I love the Flintstone reference. Another Halle Berry reference to the seductive secretary, Sharon Stone. Halle Berry portrayed in the 1994 movie of The Flintstones. And she was out there in bedrock looking absolutely stunning. I'm here for it.
So I really want to see what you look like, though.
Oh,
we do have a couple of pictures. We do. Look at that.
I was full on Marilyn Monroe.
Full on Marilyn.
Full on.
Were you tempted to hang on to the blonde? Because
I liked it. That might be the next look.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's
the finger waves.
But I do like the little spicy red going on here. And that's very cool. Yeah, but that,
Some call me
the
sexy
dress,
red.
everything. It works.
Thank you.
You know,
no need to change for the after party. Just rock
you know how many Marilyns I got as I was walking through? I literally felt like a celebrity.
I struggle with this, and I'll be honest.
Dressing up as Marilyn?
No, yes, dressing up as
Marilyn.
No, struggling as in dressing up. I just, it's not something that I've only ever really dressed up once.
As who?
As, come on,
Superman.
take a guess.
No, we were lucky enough to do cosplay on another level, okay? I'm just always, whenever I say anything, just waiting for a picture to pop up. No, that's the thing. I can get into that kind of thing, you know. And we did have professional outfit
I find
designers.
it difficult to go out and think about getting excited about dressing up. I don't know. Am I broken?
He's just a boring old man. No,
there we go.
You've had your time. Let the rest of us shine. We were literally like in the club, like in the lounges, doing the most, and people loved it because there was maybe two of us dressed up, and they were like, "Hey, it's you." I said, "It's me."
Okay. All right, Marilyn.
It was fun.
Next story. Let's see. What do we have?
All right, let's move on from Marilyn. Okay, baby announcements have been all the rage lately, but we've been getting very excited about particular people. One of them being Zoe Brown, of course. Mentioned. Congratulations to the beautiful Zoe and Robbie. And then, of course, we have Mishka Lush, who on the 31st of October, during an actual live broadcast on Good Hope FM's Big Breakfast, because she, of course, does the news and traffic, she said, this is news of a different kind, and made the official announcement along with her husband, Donovan. They are expecting their first child.
Congrats, Mish.
Isn't that special? She even commented saying nearly 4 months into the pregnancy, Donovan and I are absolutely overjoyed and extremely excited. Our families have shared in the wonder of this amazing little gift every step of the way. Congrats to them. I'll just take you back to being first-time dads.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's before and after. There is before and after. And as much as you want to explain it to someone, until you've gone through that gateway, you just don't get it. And I would imagine I've had this conversation with our Zozo for about 1 million times.
Right.
In trying to prepare her for something that she did really want in her life.
And
so
now
this
that it's
news is the
happening?
best news ever.
Twin boys. It's so crazy to think that, yes, it's going to be a before and after, but in the biggest way. Because imagine having two at the same time.
It's going to be a busy little household, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. Now, do you...
Oh, wow.
There we go.
That, to me, that's when generally the
Undeniable.
husband falls out fainting on the floor.
When you see
get
the second
two
one.
But just watching that dynamic of the two of them in this phase alone is going to be absolutely magical. But I have to admit something. So I was thinking to myself, I wonder when Zoe's going to pop back on the work radar, like when she's, and I'm thinking,
Right.
I think something else is coming. And I've had a few of these moments with Zoe's life and like just tracking the rhythm. And I knew, man.
This is
I
it?
knew that she was going to have a lot of work to do, but not in a job. There was just something really, really
that's cool.
epic about this. Look at that, man.
Oh, I love that.
And I love the fact that Robbie used to be like the shyest non-social media guy ever.
Yeah, now he's
But he
on
gets
it.
man, 'cause
Transformation.
we demand it. We demand it. Congratulations.
Very cool.
Oh, that is
Congratulations,
so
guys.
special.
That's very
Congrats
special.
to them, man. We definitely will have our eyes on your social, Zoe, and I'm sure South Africa is definitely going to be along on the journey. Let's talk about another South African,
Yes.
Trevor Noah. Is he still South
Ooh.
African? I don't know.
He
He's a global
is.
superstar. We'll claim him forever. Well, he recently appeared on Diary of a CEO, Stephen Bartlett's podcast, and spoke about the challenges faced while on The Daily Show. If you know, he has stepped down since, and much to all of our heartbreak, because we were like, Trevor, where are you going? He also has now started his own podcast, but he basically said that, you know, he received a lot of threats via email when he was part of the hosting. And also on the show's page, he would receive comments where people would tell him to go back to where he came from and call him names as well. And it really took a toll on his mental health. And I can imagine as men too, you know, now it's a conversation, but back then it wasn't always something that was raised.
It's still a fringe conversation because
Okay.
it's nice to talk about the notion, but when it's actually happening, to act out what we keep talking about and go and ask for the help when there's no one who can really help you and there's all these things, it still doesn't land.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's still not the safest place in the world for men to be vulnerable.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that he came forward and
Yeah,
said
look, I
something.
think
Well done.
I think it's always nice to kind of see our South Africans flourishing the way Trevor did, and in that space. And from what we saw, massive success. But we hardly ever know what goes on behind the scenes. Buddy, I think you need to go and make us some drinks.
I need to bring some levity.
thank
I'm going to
Please,
go
please
create
bring
a
us some
float.
levity.
I will see you now.
Thank you very
float
much.
away.
But
I
again,
love
I'm
that.
glad he opened up about, you know, what went down, so that because we know we are in this industry
Right.
as well. We know that, you know, what people normally perceive is only but a little part of what actually
Ooh.
goes on.
Yeah. They see the glory, but
well
not the
done, Trevor.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got to talk it. I mean, the conversations around mental health, specifically men's mental health as well, because we don't talk about it. We
No.
don't open up until it's oftentimes too
Too late, right?
So yeah, Trevor, thanks.
Good
bud.
on you. And to have somebody like Trevor Noah saying this really has opened up so much. And I hope you'll take that note from him as well and be okay with vulnerability. I think at the end of the day, that is what matters. Well, that's where we leave things on the entertainment desk front for today. But Wednesday, we'll catch you up once again. And in the meantime, you can catch us on Expresso Show. That is where you find us on the social streets to find out exactly the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment.